Hello and welcome. German Defence Minister Boris Pistorius has just returned from a trip to Japan, Australia and Singapore, during which he deepened cooperation with those countries. It's part of a much larger strategy by Germany and by the entire European Union to extend its international partnerships in an effort to counterbalance the influence of China, Russia as well as the United States. For more on this, we are being joined by DW correspondent Hans Brandt from Berlin. Hans, good to have you. What is Germany looking for in its initiatives in Asia?
Well, with the German Defence Minister being on a visit to Eastern Asia, obviously defence matters were at the core of what he was talking about with his partners there. A cooperation on armaments, for instance, cooperation on military matters. Germany has participated in a number of military exercises in the region in cooperation with countries from the region such as Japan and Australia, but also in exercises together with India. Other European countries have also participated in that. So it's an attempt to strengthen partnerships in the region with countries that are on a similar level with the European Union and with Germany in terms of democracy, in terms of sticking to international rules, to the international order. It's an attempt to find some sort of stability in a global order that at the moment is feeling a lot more unstable than it has been for the last 80 or so years.
Also, what does Germany and the EU have to offer to strengthen these kind of partnerships?
In terms of defence cooperation, there is quite a lot of cooperation, not only with European participation in exercises in Asia, in the Indian Ocean, in the Pacific Ocean. There are also a number of agreements on armaments exchange, armaments sales from Europe to the region, to Asia, also to India. And also, obviously, Germany has on offer its market, or rather the European Union has on offer its market, one of the largest markets in the world. These kinds of agreements are done on the basis of free trade agreements. The European Union has recently signed one with Australia. There's one in the offing with India as well. So the exchange of goods between the European Union and India and other Asian countries is going to become a lot easier in the future. Also, the movement of people between the regions is also going to become easier. There are already, for instance, thousands of Indian students studying in Germany. So it's an attempt to open channels, or to keep channels open, while countries such as China and Russia are at times putting pressure on their partners. The European Union says it offers fairness, it offers reliability. That's also in contrast to the United States, where President Donald Trump, in his erratic policies, has made it very difficult to anticipate what the United States will be doing next.
Also, Hans, is Europe looking for stronger partners in Asia or elsewhere as well?
No, this is absolutely part of a global initiative from the side of the European Union. Security partnerships between the European Union and other countries have been signed with Japan, with South Korea, but also very recently with Ghana and West Africa. So it is a global initiative. And the free trade agreements that I was talking about have also been concluded with countries in South America, for instance, with the so-called Mercosur countries. So there again, an attempt to keep markets accessible, to offer access to the European Union market, and in such a way to strengthen countries and networks around the world that are no longer being supported by Russia and China, and also not necessarily by the United States. The global order that we've been relying on for about 80 years, since the end of the Second World War, is becoming a lot more shaky, and the European Union and Germany are trying to strengthen contacts with countries around the world that still stick to the rules-based global order.
All right, Hans, thank you so much for that report from Berlin.